If you are anything like me, the news can be confusing, and it can leave you wondering, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to think? And how am I supposed to feel about this? And this was one of those weeks, wasn't it? New revelations or restrictions or phases and plans were all rolled out for us. And I, like you, were wondering, what does this mean? And what does this look like for us going forward? And I've landed on a pretty simple answer. It means we love our neighbor by keeping our distance. Some more. That's been our plan up to this point. It's going to be our plan going forward, because even though you can gather in religious gatherings of 10 or less, Emmanuel is a little bigger than that. And so we're just taking a common sense and practical approach to this. We're not thinking worry, we're thinking wisdom. And we want to make the best decision we can with the information we have and the people that we love in mind. And so that's how we're going to go forward. And we're going to continue to create great content for you online that is engaging and relevant and helpful, and that we hope you will invite people to view with you. Whether that's a friend, a family member, or just a neighbor that you invite to tune in at 10 a.m. on Sunday. We're going to wrap up the series, The Long Wait, by looking at a day in the life of Jesus that for me has changed how I view this entire thing. Because initially it was an interruption. But going forward, I'm thinking of it as something different. I hope you'll join me for that conversation. And then stay tuned for 11 a.m. with our Icy Kids online. It is a great, great week. I've already seen a sneak peek. You do not want to miss it, and your kids are going to have a blast. So if you don't have kids, invite some kids. Tell them about it. 11 a.m. on Sundays. And then at 6 p.m., our students are back with Icy Youth Tube, and it's another great week of teaching and content, and we've got all kinds of stuff planned for every day in the week ahead. So make sure you get it started right this Sunday, 6 p.m. I also am excited to tell you that our Icy Sports ministry is launching an online everything. We're doing a bunch of different things in the weeks ahead, and you want to make sure you do not miss a day of it. We're going to be teaching drills and skills and games and all kinds of things that your kids and your friends can be doing together. And in some ways, maybe using the magic of the internet. So it's going to start tonight. Keep an eye out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube for coaches Carlton and Nato, and they've got some great stuff planned for you. I hope that you'll be sure to watch with us. Then, on May 23rd, we are going to host an event that I'm so excited about, I can hardly sit still. This is going to be a rough year for our graduates because they don't get to have a commencement. Whether you are a preschooler, a kindergartner, an 8th grader, or a high school student, you don't get to put on the cap and gown and walk across that platform. So here's what we're thinking. We're going to bring the graduation to our parking lot and host a special celebration just for you. So whether you call Emmanuel home or you just know somebody that calls Emmanuel home, you are invited to come out Saturday, May 23rd between the hours of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. We are going to celebrate you loudly, and we're going to give you a gift and a fun diploma just to celebrate that you've made it, you did it, you got to the end. And hopefully it'll add to that celebration just a little bit for you. Again, that's Saturday, May 23rd. I also want to remind you that our yard signs are a great way to encourage your neighbors. They're just $10, and all 10 of those dollars go out to help our community. 5 of them will go to pads to make sure that everybody has shelter. 5 of those dollars go to the Northern Illinois Food Bank to make sure that everybody has something to eat. And so I hope that you'll consider following the link just down below, buying one of those today and putting it in your yard, bringing a smile to your neighbor's face. And then finally, will you follow us? We're doing all kinds of goofy, fun, inspiring, and helpful things all day, every day on social media. So we're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We put stuff on our website in all kinds of ways all the time because we want to stay connected with you, and we want to help you navigate this unprecedented time in an unprecedented way. So make sure you don't miss anything. Subscribe and follow and like and all of that kind of stuff. We love you, and we're so glad that we get to be part of this community with you. And I can't wait to see you Sunday morning, 10 o'clock.